Welcome. I'm Adrian Cross. Today, quick executive briefing, the 72-hour playbook. The problem is simple. Short leader absences, travel, a fast illness, or planned deep work often look like crises to teams. That instant panic is expensive, stalled work, poor ad hoc decisions, and overloaded inboxes. The core insight, brief unavailability should be a predictable operating state, not an emergency. Make pre-authorized, time-boxed rules, and you preserve both momentum and decision quality.
I love that framing. Predictable, not panicked. Good leaders make absence a known variable. Quick aside, teams want guardrails more than permission. Give them structure, and they'll act instead of asking. Precision drives agency.
Exactly. Today, I'll walk one page you can create in minutes. The template, 3 operational moves to make it safe and effective, AI routing patterns to minimize noise, and a micro drill you can run in under an hour. Then one action. Publish your first 72-hour playbook this week. Let's start with the template fields. Compact, explicit, actionable. Template. 1 page, 5 sections. Scope, deputies, decision class matrix, safe mode rules, and communications plus reversion checkpoints. Scope answers, when does this playbook apply? Example, applies for absences up to 72 hours unless extended by written confirmation. Deputies, name a primary and a backup with contact and authority boundaries. Keep it narrow.
Add a short note on assumptions. For instance, revenue operations critical path remains, hiring pause applies except for pre-approved roles. Those 2 lines prevent teams from inventing scope during ambiguity.
Decision class matrix. This is the spine. 3 classes: reversible, operational, and strategic. Reversible, small, easily undone moves. Approve, delegate, or revert within 24 to 72 hours. Operational, keeps business running. Vendor payments, schedule adjustments, allowed within explicit error budgets. Strategic, reputational or one-way choices. These wait unless explicitly pre-authorized with rollback plans. Each class maps to who can act and what evidence they must attach.
Practical rule. Allow deputies to act on reversible decisions with a mandatory 2-line justification attached in the escalation packet. That keeps accountability without daily approvals. Teams can move, and leaders can review post-return with context, not surprises.
Safe mode rules. Default to holding strategic changes. Cap spend approvals at a preset threshold, and prefer reversible options when uncertain. Add an error budget, say X dollars or Y% of monthly run rate, for automatically authorized operational spend. Anything above that triggers an exception packet. That packet has 3 parts: situation summary, immediate action taken, and proposed next steps with rollback plan. 2-line justifications are mandatory for deviations.
Now, AI and routing. This is where you reduce noise. Wire your agents to surface only Tier 1 exceptions. Pattern to use in prompts. Identify items that match strategic or exceed spend threshold. For each, produce a 3-line escalation packet. 1. Critical facts. 2. Immediate mitigation taken. 3. Decision options with risks and rollback steps. Do not escalate routine operational items. Compile them into a digest for leader review on return.
2 actionable prompt snippets you can paste into your AI workflow. 1. Classify incoming issues into reversible, operational, strategic. For strategic or threshold breaches, output a 3-line escalation packet. 2. Aggregate reversible items into a daily digest and flag items older than 24 hours for deputy review. Keep the prompts short, deterministic, and testable.
Communications and signals. 1 short template for internal updates, 1 for partners, and 1 for customers if necessary. Internal example: leader offline until date. Deputies, name/name. Use the 72-hour playbook. Act on reversible. Escalate strategic only with packet. Non-urgent items, mark with green badge. Do not escalate. That green badge is your do not escalate visual signal. It saves everybody time.
Quick drill, 20 to 60 minutes. Step 1. Draft the one-page playbook using the template. Step 2. Run a tabletop. Present a simulated operational issue, a reversible choice, and a strategic crisis. Have deputies resolve the first two and prepare an escalation packet for the strategic one. Step 3. Debrief. Did the packets include two-line justification and rollback plans? Fix gaps. This micro-drill surfaces missing roles, ambiguous thresholds, and AI routing errors fast.
Examples make this real. Planned travel. You authorize deputies to approve up to $10,000 emergency spend, require two-line justification for hires, and instruct AI to hold strategic vendor consolidations. Sudden illness. Switch to the playbook and run the same drill remotely. Deputies get a check-in call. Holiday handoff. Set the reversion checkpoint for 24 hours after return, so nothing becomes permanent without review.
Risks to watch. Playbooks going stale. Teams treating pre-authorization as carte blanche and over-authorizing irreversible moves. Mitigations. Require a brief review on any org change and an automated quarterly reminder to refresh the template. Pair every deviation with an escalation packet and two-line justification, and limit pre-authorizations to reversible or time-boxed operational moves, reserving strategic items for consent or mandatory rollback windows.
2 quick operational tips before we close. 1. Make the playbook a living file near your team's daily dashboard so it's discoverable. 2. Run a micro drill within 7 days of publishing. Short drills build muscle memory. Those tiny rehearsals are where ambiguity dies and precision thrives.
Fast action. Draft and publish your first 72-hour playbook before your next absence. Use the template fields we covered. Wire simple AI prompts to route exceptions, and run one micro drill this week. Result? Fewer escalations, faster continuity, and preserved strategic bandwidth. Make your next move count.
That's it. Small, testable, and high leverage. If you take one thing, publish the page, test it, and insist on the two-line justification, the system reveals the truth.
Subscribe for daily briefings and the latest playbook patterns. Run the drill. Share a note if you want a template we can adapt. Reach out through the show link. Stay agentic.